on from those days?
Yeah, okay, so to say a little more about the book, I drew all the illustrations in this book, actually painted them. And when I heard the story that Tom wrote, I really had a strong feeling. And then I tried to illustrate to kind of convey the feeling. And just to tell you a little bit about the book, so I think the idea of the book is that everyone loses things at different times in their lives, and it's very sad, but it's also a part of life. And you can get through it. That's what the book talks about a little bit. It's okay, you'll be okay, but it's hard.
And I'm A.J. Jarrett. I am a cartoonist, illustrator, and writer. I did these two books for the Fitchburg Library, actually, in the city of Fitchburg. This one here is Oshi Goes to the Library. It's a bilingual storybook about a family of octopus that moved to land and, and are being introduced to the library. And both of these books were assigned to me for the library to teach people in the city, families and the kids, what other things they do offer at the library other than books. Is you can borrow bikes and telescopes and gardening tools. And then this one here is for the sixth graders. It was a comic book about an alien that this little guy here that crash lands on top of the library and needs to save the library from a meteor. So this boy here, Jose, helps him. And this is also in both English, and if you flip it over, it's in Spanish.
Oh, nice. Very good.
My name is Lily, and this is my book. It's called Hopefully. It's about a girl named Naya who volunteers at the animal shelter, and then a new boy moves into her town, and she wants to get him a dog to surprise him. It's a seeing eye dog because he's blind.
Nice. So yeah, this is. Thank you for holding off on applause, and that's okay. I just wanted to say I like that this room is nice and calm. The animals really appreciate kind of calm voices. That's why we had folks read to the animals beforehand. That the rhythmic sound of human voices is helpful. So, and at the very end, I'm going to ask you to hold applause, but you can go like this if you appreciated what you heard, because then the animals will not be startled by applause. I'm sorry, guys, but so let's do this. We're gonna go down again and just say, I'm assuming that everyone started writing or drawing or both when they were really little, right?
Yes.
Like first thing, like the. Raise your hand if you write or draw every day. Write or draw every day. Okay, all right. So we got, what do we have? We have 75%. That's good.
I'm the bad one.
That's okay. But for you children in the audience, to get something done, it should be as close to every day. How about every week, Ellen?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So every week. So that's a good message to take home. You really have to show up to the work. Do you love what you do the minute you do it?
No.
Oh, you mean the result? Or you mean
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I like meant to. No, the result, the first result, often not.
Okay. AJ?
Not always.
How about you, Lily?
Sometimes, not always, but I keep doing it because those sometimes motivate me to keep doing it.
So how do you keep going when you're discouraged or when you feel like I don't have an idea yet? Is this a helpful question for young writers? How do you keep going?
Well, I can say with the illustration side, when I was stuck, what I would do is either flip through some books, go on the internet, just try to get something to spark a new idea, and then I would try a new idea.
Anybody else?
Similar. I look at other artwork and read other stories, and then let my mind wander and come up with something else.
Great. Let's open it up to questions from the audience. Anyone have a question out there? And there's no such thing as a stupid or a silly question. Grown-ups, go ahead.
I have one for Lillian. What inspired you to choose the plot that you did for your book?
Well, I always love books about people who are different because it really makes me realize how lucky I am. So I wanted to make people feel that way too. And I you know, if I come to the library, I want to read a book. I want to read more books like that, so I wanted to create a book that I would want to read if I came to the library.
Thank you.
Nice.